Welcome to Vinewood Custom Vehicles, where we build the finest vehicles for TV shows, movies, and music videos. Now let's get in there and get this next build done. Alright guys, we got one on deck. Alright crew, the guys over on the movie Real Genius need Lampadati Pigalle built up for him, so let's get to it. Armor upgrade, full. Brakes, full. Engine, full.
Just looking at that engine gives me a hard
The exhaust, they said go ahead and leave the stock exhaust on it. Let's see the hood. They don't need any of these options. Lights, leave that the way it is. The roof, we don't need any of the roof wrecking. Oh, those aren't too bad. Let's see, the spoiler is the louvers. I said they don't need those either. Suspension, they said just leave it the stock height, it's just fine. The biggest premise for this in the movie is going to be the fact they're going to take the car apart and put it in the guy's dorm room. So, granted, it's going to be on a set, so they're not going to actually take it apart, but for the most part, they needed it as stock as possible. You got the turbo upgrade. I said go ahead and just leave the standard tires and rims on it. Don't need to change any of that. Window tinting, this would give it the light smoke. And the biggest thing is just respraying this thing to a bright yellow. That way it adds some comic relief, you know, it's a bright yellow car. How are you gonna miss it? How are you gonna miss it in your dorm room? Apparently this is a character in the movie that they pick on. So we're gonna go ahead and make it race yellow, so it's as bright as possible. That's primary and secondary. Alright, let's get this thing outside and see how it looks. Alright, now that we got it outside, let's get it in the parking lot and give it a quick once over and see how it looks.
Excuse me. Golly.
fucking spanner.
Alright, this yellow Lampadati Pigalle, it's going to show up on camera, that's for sure. We'll see how it's used. I personally am not a fan of the Pigalles. They're front wheel drive with excessive power to the front wheels. As far as if you lose traction for any reason,
Get out the fucking way.
you know, they're not fun to drive. The rear end's loose. It's a long wheelbase, but it's a narrow car, so it doesn't exactly handle all that particularly good. As you can see, the front wheel drive, it doesn't like to stick, doesn't like to get grip, doesn't like to accelerate, even fully upgraded like it is now. They're just a handful to drive. They're a unique looking classic European car, but it's not fun. I wouldn't even be touching this car if it wasn't for the fact that I was being paid to build it. These things can just stay in the background where they belong, never being used for anything. So let's get this thing dropped off.
Oh!
I like that car. Look at it, it doesn't even brake very well.
You're shady, you know that?
If you would have opened the damn gate like I have to have a nice little talk with the guards at the gate. Alright guys, your real genius Lampadati Pigalle is here. Come get it. Attention everyone, I got some good news for you. The producers love this last vehicle you made for them. So, keep up the good work. Now let's get this shop cleaned up and ready for the next build.